Got one today for my commercial cleaning client up in Rhode Island. Spoke to the facilities manager at a pretty large company. They got about 6 locations in total. Said he's actually got a lot of needs coming up this year, so was really interested in hearing about our capabilities. Looking at about 600,000 square feet total. My owner is going to be hopping on a call with him a week from Monday, but should be a really good opportunity. Sounds like we might have been the first people to call him, so maybe get in on the ground floor before they even talk to anyone else.
I got an appointment today for my client in Hawaii. I spoke with a property manager at a condo. It's about 15,000 square feet. Said they might have some damage on the roof. It's been raining pretty hard out there, but they haven't had their roof looked at in about 4 years, and it was put on in 2012, so it's been a bit. So yeah, we're gonna go out there Monday morning and see what we can do for them. Hopefully we'll be their preferred roofer. So
I just set another one for my roofer down in Alabama. It's a pretty big church, about 15,000 square feet. The woman I spoke with said just renewing the facility is something they've been focusing on recently. The roof hasn't been even checked out since about 1999. She doesn't know of any specific issues, but she says there almost definitely is something. So we're going out there in a couple weeks. Really excited about this one.
I set an appointment for my janitorial client. It was with a medical facility that's about 20,000 square feet, and they are looking for some tile floor cleaning. So we're going to go out and give them a quote next week.
Set a pretty good one for my client in Utah today. Large company, over 1,000 users. They need a SOC network monitoring solution. They wanted to look at 2 different possibilities. One, just awareness if there's a pending threat, or 2, awareness and response. So it should be a pretty good appointment.
Got an appointment for my client out in Wisconsin. It's with the county, 394 users, 9 locations. Looking for solutions when it comes to cybersecurity compliance. So it should be a pretty good meeting.
Just got another one for my commercial cleaner here in St. Louis. I reached out to a more of a manufacturer, spoke to who I thought was the gatekeeper, and actually mentioned that she's the person that oversees all the cleaning and janitorial services. Funny enough, they actually are accepting new bids and proposals. Said they were in kind of a crunch time just because they want to move with the process pretty quickly. Found some time for us to go out there tomorrow at 10 a.m. The facility is roughly about 103,000 square feet, so it should be a pretty good one.
Set an appointment today for my roofing contractor out of Austin, Texas. Pretty solid lead. Was really happy about it, but it's with a property management company who actually their headquarters is having active leak issues. So they own a lot of properties, but the guy told me on the phone that bring a couple patch kits out, and if we can handle the work, he's gonna sign us on the spot. So real promising lead, and could be one of many for that company.
$45,000 for a site in Illinois. The second one is evaluated and did for Ohio because it's not part of my purview. The client, or the dealer presented in Illinois, they actually wanted to come back for a bigger build out to go up to 150% of what he presented, so that may end up being closer to $1 million. And then I got notes back for a bid given with my Tennessee client for $818,000. Jake.
I set a really good one for my client in Utah. About 1,500 users, network monitoring. They have 2 solutions they want to look at: awareness and response. And they're looking at proposals right now, so literally perfectly timed call.
My cleaner closed his first deal yesterday for $895 a month, so that's pretty good. And he also has a proposal out for either $2,600 or $3,700 a month too. So.
I had one for my New Jersey client. It's for a pen test for right under $1,300, and then he wrote out an MR proposal for $3,000.
A roofing company got out a re-roof proposal for $58,000. They said looks really promising. They'll hear back next week. And Velocity got a second time appointment. Someone I've been chasing down that we met with last year went straight to proposal. Their meeting wanted to reintroduce that discussion. So $2,400 monthly recurring on that.
My IT client got a proposal out from either, it could go $1,300 to $2,200 a month.
yeah, I got one today from my IT client in Ohio. Actually called over to this school that we've called several times before. They actually just hired a new manager for their new technology coordinator. So gave him a call and told him we were working with the previous guy. We just wanted to set up time to come out and just introduce ourselves to him since he's new. So
We're going to go out there Tuesday the 6th in February. They got about 40 users there, one server. So hopefully it's a good one, and hopefully we can help them out.
I got one for my Green Bay IT client. It's a local parish, 35 users. They're reevaluating in 2 weeks, so perfect timing. They're looking into cloud services and some other stuff like that. So.
I got one for my client out in Columbia today. It's actually a law firm. They have about 18 to 20 users, give or take, and they're all cloud-based. And he said there's not too many complaints with their current company, other than the fact that they're not local, and they really are looking for someone who's local and can come on site when they do have any issues. So scheduled that one for next week. It should be a pretty solid opportunity.
I spoke to this gentleman today. He didn't need anything initially when it came to IT. It was unique. We started talking for a little bit, and they're in the process now of upgrading their computer in their conference room. I don't know what the purpose of it was for. I couldn't figure it out. I kept asking them. They just said they wanted one in that room. So I was asking how old all this hardware was. He was telling me, well, I guess at the end of the day, we probably need to buy new hardware for the whole company. The whole company's about 30 computers. So I think it's going to be a hardware discussion with the possibility of MSP. I brought that idea up, and he was open to the idea of someone managing it for him. So 30 users, maybe a hardware sale, maybe an MSP sale. We'll have to see what happens after the meeting, but it's going to be a Teams meeting for now for next week on Monday.
I just got the 7th appointment this month for one of my janitorial clients. It was a large-scale apartment complex that I had called all week. Finally got the property manager on the line, and he agreed to a meeting on the 31st. They currently have a client already, but are looking to hopefully save them some money every month on their budget.
Set a pretty good one for my software development client today. Very large company, very well known. Had some software that they need developed coming up in 2024 into 2025. They do have an existing partner, but he was very interested in a comparison, so we set something up for a couple weeks from now.